Hello, welcome to the 1K special, which I'm actually recording prior to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So, yeah, thank you, by the way, again for that. And as voted for by you, it is time to do an updated media room tour 10 months later. You can kind of see a little bit there because I haven't got the door fully closed because of an extension lead. So, yeah. Welcome to my updated media room tour. So here we are with just a quick overview, and I'm so happy with how much has changed in such a short amount of time. Like, I love this room. I love everything that I put into it, the displays that I have, everything. I absolutely am happy with it and I love it. So let's break it down into different sections like I did the last time. Starting with my desk. It's something that I don't really use all that often, but recently, as of the what date is it today? The 26th? Yeah, I'm gonna say the 26th or the 27th. I got a new ring light, and it's actually pretty cool. I got it in the Art Arcade after saving up quite a bit of tickets. So this is how it looks. Now, it's not on, and it is kind of a little bit lopsided, I think. Um, but yeah, so this is it without the ring light on. This is me with the ring light on, and I can adjust the brightness. Um, and there's three different color modes. So this is color one of brightness, which is standard. Then we have kind of a little bit of a blue hue to it, and then this one kind of fleshes, like makes my skin a little bit brighter, and that's it. Back to normal. So yeah, I'm not sure how filming is gonna go because as you've seen, it's not all that big and portable. I might need to use the spare chair here off to the side and build some DVDs up onto it and to plop it there. But yeah, that's that's the new ring light. So obviously I have some drawers. This is my miscellaneous drawer, slash a lot of envelopes from when I used to sell Yu-Gi-Oh! In here is a bunch of playmats, which are like these things that I have dotted around. Those are to be traded in. That's other stuff. And then on the bottom one here, we have my comics, what's left of my Yu-Gi-Oh collection, and something I'm saving for another video. Um, so yeah, this is my tripod. This is what I have been using ever since I broke the first ring light. This black piece here is a new addition. I'll probably end up taking it off. So yeah, this is what I've been using to film my videos. I found this in a charity shop for €4, and it's hold up pretty good. So here are some of my posters. As you see, we have a Cobra Kai one. We have a Doctor Who Discovers Pirates thing that a friend gave to me, as well from the Doctor Who Monthly magazine. And we have a video game poster of Fallout 4 that I've had for quite some time now. So yeah, these are just where I have these. I do plan to hopefully get two more posters. I'm just filming this the day or so before I actually purchase them because I just want to get this over and done with. Um, then we move on to the TV show section. So there are some posters here, as you can see, a Dragon Ball Super poster, as well as a poster from The Godfather that came with a DVD special edition. But now we bring it down to the TV show section, which has been my pride and joy. As you can see, it's nearly full. This is actually where the TV used to be, and this used to be along this wall, but I moved the TV into my bedroom, and I moved this and almost broke it, getting it into this position. So we'll go with the display first. So I recently just decided to move K9 here. Then we have the 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th Doctor. We then have some monsters like the Sladine, the Auton, John Sims Master Regenerated, Missy that I have a duplicate of, the same with the John Sims one. Then we move on to some Star Trek stuff. We have Spock and the Thingamajig that I'm forgetting the name of. We have Captain Picard. Then we have the Akira class, USS Titan, as well as the Springfield class, USS Chekhov, that was destroyed in the Battle of Wolf 359. There's a photo of my mother. There's just a random flask that I bought in a charity shop for €3. Here we have the Junkyard TARDIS from the season 6 episode, The Doctor's Wife. Here we have Matt's first TARDIS, missing all the pieces. This was given to me by a friend that my mother bought. And then this is my original 10th, 9th, and 10th Doctor TARDIS console that, as you can see, has seen better days. Still works though. If I put batteries in, it still works. So moving on down to the actual shelf here, we have I've set it up for the companions in order of appearance in the modern show. Over there, you'll see where it starts. And then this is where I have my TV shows alphabetical. So we have Martha, and then we have River, as well as the 8th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. Then we have season 1 of American Dad. And here's all my Ben 10 volumes. And then back here is was it Band of Brothers, Death Note, Death Parade, and the start of my classic Doctor Who collection, which then brings us over to here, which we have then, of course, Amy and Clara, even though that's the costume that she's wearing is from Asylum of the Daleks, so it's not really our Clara yet, as well as the 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. But fun thing about this is the bottom bit here is actually made out of metal, and the top bit is made out of plastic, because you can actually use this as a proper screwdriver. This top bit comes off. So yeah, this is the start of my Doctor Who, really the continuation of my Doctor Who collection, with a bunch of my classic stories, as far as more than 30 years in the TARDIS. And then we have season 1 on Blu-ray, even though it's getting a re-release on Blu-ray. And then series 2, series 3 up to series 7 back there. And then we move over here, we have Bill Potts and we have Ryan Sinclair. Now these are 3D glasses, but I'm using them as a stand-in for Sonic glasses because they look near enough to that. Then we continue on with my Doctor Who collection, and it ends. And then we start with the Family Guy collection here, running all the way back there, and then Futurama season 1. Then we move it down here with Graham O'Brien and Yasmin Khan, as well as the 13th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Now the batteries ran out. I replaced them with new batteries, and this is all I get. Like, it's fresh batteries in there, and that's all I get from it. But yeah, so we have F, G, and H, and then all the way back there. As you can see, it's a little. There's a lot of room that I can put in there. That's because one of the box sets that I have is currently downstairs for my Halloween special that I need to watch. But aside from that, there is still a bit of room because we move on to here, which we now have the villains. So we have the War Master, and we have John Sims Master, as well as the new 14th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver that I bought recently. And then here's also where it's the start of my Star Trek collection. We go some of my Power Ranger stuff, and then taking inspiration from Danny over at Physical Media Life, I have organized my Star Trek collection in order of, like, timeline order. So we have obviously Star Trek Enterprise, season 1 of Star Trek Discovery, and then the start of my classic, the original series Star Treks, which all of these back here, that's what that is. That's all Star Trek, the original series. and then it bleeds into here, which we have Missy and a Weeping Angel. Now, this is not an official sonic screwdriver, but it is an official sonic screwdriver because it was a part of this multi-pack that you could get to make your own sonic screwdriver. They claim to have like over 1,000 different combinations. This is the only one that survives. I don't even have the thing in my bob in that you would put in to get the screwdriver sounds. So yeah, then we're into what I have of Star Trek The Next Generation. As you can see, I'm missing seasons 5 and 6. What I have of DS9, and then Voyager Season 1 and Voyager Season 2 back there, and then some more stuff, and then the start of my South Park collection. And then we go down here, which is S to Y, essentially, because there's a bunch of stuff back there. And then lastly over here is my Doctor Who Trial of a Time Lord VHS, brand new. The tapes have never been used. So yeah, that has been an in-depth look at my TV show section. Now we move on to the Blu-ray section. So here we are at the Blu-ray section, and as well as my what I have a VHS collection. So let's start off with the posters. So we have a Halo 3 poster. We have another Dragon Ball Super poster that I got from Wish.com, not sponsored. We have the map of Cyrodiil from the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. We then have, of course, the map of Skyrim, my second favorite video game of all time, from the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Then we have a Harry Potter poster that came with the PS2 version of Order of the Phoenix. If I had the 360 version of this poster, it would actually contain the map, the map that is integral to the third movie that I'm blanking on. So then we get obviously to my display. So as you can see, we have some Power Rangers here. We have the Shadow Ranger from SPD, and we have 2 original SPD Reds from Bandai. So that is Hasbro's Lightning Collection. And then we have a random Beast Morphers figure that I bought. We have a lightsaber, yes, Luke's lightsaber, which can do that. That a friend of mine gave to me. So yeah, I do own, and so that sits proudly there. We have Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War, my all-time favorite gaming series. My favorite video game of all time is Gears of War 2. Then we have the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then we have some other Yu-Gi-Oh stuff here from the Dungeons Dice Monsters game, the failed one. Then we have some of my pop figures. We have Ryuk from Death Note. We have Vegeta from Dragon Ball. We have Harry Potter from Harry Potter. And we have Sarah Jane from her final appearance in Classic Who, outside of the reappearance in the 5 Doctor special, The Hand of Evil. Now we get to some Pokemon figures that I have. So right here we have Blastoise, my absolute favorite, third favorite Pokemon. Then we have its Mega Evolution. Then we have Flareon. We have Mega Blaziken. And then we go back here. We have the legendary Pokemon Groudon, Kyogre, Latios, which I think is a mythical. And then we have Litten from the Alola games. And then over here we have my OG Bakugan mixed in with some new ones. So we have Dragonoid there. We have Blade Ticarera in Chaos and Ventus. We have Hammer Gordon. We have I forget his name from New Vestroya. He was a villain one. And then we have some of the newer, well, new old ones, you know, because it's on the third wave of Bakugan. Now we get into the actual Blu-ray section. So we have Doctors in order. We have 4 and 8, because those are the only classic ones that I have at the moment. And I've changed up my Blu-ray as well as my movie collection. So it's split into movies I have seen and movies I haven't seen. So from here, and a bit of here is movies I have seen. And then from here and here is movies that I have not seen on Blu-ray in my collection. So yeah, it's in as well alphabetical order, and it is 2 wide. And then we move over here where we have the 9th Doctor and 10th Doctor. And then again, it's continuing on with the Blu-ray section. Then we have the 11th Doctor from the 2012 Christmas special, The Snowman. as well as we have the 12th Doctor, and then we have all my Star Trek movies on on Blu-ray, including the steelbook for Star Trek Beyond, not Star Trek Beyond, Star Trek Into Darkness that AJ kindly gave to me. And then back there is my Star Wars stuff, and then the rest of my Blu-rays. Then we move down here to Jodie Whittaker and the 10th/14th Doctor. That is a 10th Doctor action figure, but I'm not buying the 14th Doctor action figure until the face sculpt gets better. So for the moment, he'll do as a stand-in. Now this is where we end off with movies I have seen, and then start with the movies that I haven't seen, which is somewhere in around here. Then we move on to the final part of my Blu-ray collection, which is Rose and Jack. Again, starting the companions in order of appearance that I own, and then there are two Blu-rays and a Blu-ray box set there because I just. It's not enough to warrant moving over here, which is where my Cyberman army is. And I just also don't have a place to put the Cyberman army. So until that builds up, the excess ones, I'll just have to put it there. And then those are my VHS movies. The one in the blue is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on VHS. So yeah, that is the Blu-ray section as well as posters, and now we get on to my DVD movie section as well as my Dalek army. So starting at the top here, we have a random Lego starship as I killed Donna Noble that I built, that I have nowhere else really to put it, so let me fix Donna up. That is a note that Danny gave to me when he posted me a Yu-Gi-Oh playmat. Here is something from Gears of War that I don't have standing up because it always falls down. Then we, of course, get the TARDISes. So we have 11 and Amy as in the 11th Doctor TARDIS. Now, the doors I broke the springs on it so they don't really stay open, which is my bad because this one was an issue and I tried to fix it and I failed. Then we have, obviously, Jodie and Yaz in that TARDIS. Technically, if I really wanted to, I could put a 10th Doctor in there, as well as that Donna figure, because they're using the same shell for the 60th. But then, of course, like I said, I do have a one here, and the flash just shut off because my phone is very overheating filming in 4K. Anyway, yeah, so we have the 10th Doctor TARDIS with 10th Doctor in trench coat and Donna Noble. Okay, so here are movies that I own, that I have seen, that don't have a Blu-ray release, except for, Detective Pikachu and Rocky 2. Those are the only exceptions, and it goes back to wide there. Now, these are all movies that I have not seen. So, yeah, I haven't put away the Gremlins one there. It's 3 wide. And then the same down here is also 3 wide. And then it ends here with 2 HD DVDs that I own. And then down here is my Dalek army with 2 broken ones at the very back there. So yeah, that, as you can see, I'm kind of sweating now from the heat of the ring light, is my updated media room tour for 1,000 subscriber specials. It's what before recording this, I went and watched my original one that I posted in February, and it's wild looking back at just how much has changed in 10 months when I originally filmed that in January. Like, this is just what I've done in 10 months. I'll be interested to see what happens when we get to the year mark in January, of what it will look like, with the next 2-ish months to tinker around with, because as you've seen, my TV show bookcase, that's nearly full. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all once again for 1,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. I have the hiccups now. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. And I don't know when this is coming out because as I'm recording this, I'm only at nearly like 940 subscribers. So I don't know exactly when I'm going to hit 1,000. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all on the next upload.